Hi, this is Kevin from Passion for the Word. As always, continue praying for us, sharing these videos, getting the word out. We have a new Facebook channel or Facebook page. We'll have a link to it in the description below. By all means, like it. We'll be posting all the videos there, and I don't know what all we're going to do with it. We're going to see where it goes. If you'd like me to come speak at your church, shoot us an email. We'll have a link to our email down below. And if you have a question, shoot us an email. I can't say that I'll find the answer, but I'll do my best to find the answer. Maybe we'll even do a video on it. If you haven't done it already, hit the subscription or subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell. And lastly, if you'd like one of our Passion for the Word t-shirts, $20 or more donation. We've got a link to our Facebook page or our PayPal account. Shoot us an email, give us your address, tell us what size you want, and any donation over $20 will get you a t-shirt. Today's video, we're going to discuss the situation with Peter where he denies Christ 3 times, and then a little something towards the end of John that I think is missed a lot, especially if you don't look at the original Greek. I start with Simon Peter said, and this is after the Lord's Prayer. I'll give you a little background. This is after the Lord's Prayer, but before they've come to take Jesus away. So they're sitting around. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, whither thou goest thou? Jesus answered him, Whither I go, thou canst not follow me now, but thou shalt follow me. And by later on, or shalt follow me afterwards. That'll happen later, but where he's going now, he can't follow. I believe this is referring to eventually to heaven. Peter said unto him, Lord, why can I not follow thee now? I will lay down my life for thy sake. Jesus answered him, Wilt thou lay down thy life for my sake? Verily, verily. Now, when Jesus wants to get your attention, he'll say verily. When he really wants to get your attention, he'll say verily, verily. So he's really wanting to get Peter's attention here. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice. Now, after this happens, of course, they take Jesus away. Peter cuts the man's ear off. Peter and John are down in the city, down by the temple and everything. John has gone in to try to talk to some of the people. Peter's just outside in a doorway. And then saith the damsel that kept the door unto Peter, Art not thou also one of this man's disciples? Referring to Jesus, obviously. He saith, I am not. That's one. And Simon Peter stood and warmed himself. They had a little fire going. And they said, therefore unto him, Art not thou also one of his disciples? He denied it and said again, I am not. One of the servants of the high priest, being his kinsman, whose ear Peter cut off. This is the guy that Peter just chopped the ear off, and remember, Jesus put it back on and healed it. Saith, Did not I see thee in the garden with him? Peter denied him again, and immediately the cock crew. Cock crew, which is a very old way of saying crow. So Peter's denied him 3, but I don't think Peter's really, at this point, he's probably, I can't imagine the guilt he's feeling. Now in this situation, this is after the crucifixion. Peter was out fishing, John was in the boat, Jesus is on the shore. He yells out to them, cast your nets they've been doing poorly all day. He says, cast your net back in, and they get 153 fish, which we'll cover that in another video. There's several things to cover there. Anyway, John turns to Peter and says, that's Jesus on the shore. Now they're 300 feet away, or 300 yards away. They're not recognizing Jesus with their eyes, which we cover that in another video, by the situation. But anyway, Peter swims to shore. They have their meal of fish. After they're done dining, Jesus talks to Peter. Now, there's one thing to notice here. Jesus isn't calling him Peter. He's calling him Simon, his old name, back when he was just a regular fisherman. So when they had dined, Jesus saith to Simon Peter. Now remember, this is John writing, so John's calling him Simon Peter. But Jesus says, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? Now one of the problems with the English language is our word love. We have one word for love. It doesn't really cover it. You may love your wife, you probably love your mom, you probably love your kids, and you probably love ice cream. But I'm sure you don't feel about ice cream the same way you do about your wife. I'm sure you don't feel about your kids the same way you do about your mom. There's different kinds of love. In the Greek, they broke this down better. They had agape, which is an unconditional Christian kind of love you have for everybody, or you're supposed to. Then there was philios, which is the love of extreme fondness. There's other loves. There's eros, which is the love for a wife. There's storge, which is the love you have for your children. We're not going to worry about storge and eros right now, but in this passage, we're focusing on philios and agape. Jesus, in the first two times, he's using the term agape, which is unconditional Christian love. Peter, for whatever reason, is replying with the fondness love. So Jesus says, lovest agape thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee, or philios. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. Jesus says again, he saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, not Peter, lovest, or agape thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee, or philios, fondness. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He saith unto him a third time, Simon, son of Jonas. This time he says, Philios me? Philios thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Philios thou me. And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I, philios, love thee. Jesus saith unto him, Feed my sheep. Now it grieved Peter because at this point Peter has realized that Jesus is doing this because of his denial. Peter had actually lost his discipleship from his denial. Remember, if you deny me before men, this is Jesus trying to bring him back. I don't know if you can hear the dogs. We've got a pup out there chewing on a squeaky toy and barking. Jesus is trying to bring Peter back into the fold. He is trying to reconcile him, I can't think of the exact word I'm looking for right now, but trying to reinstate him into the apostleship or the discipleship. And he does this with these three questions. Now you may think, where am I getting this that he lost his discipleship? That's in Mark 16:7. But go your way. Now this is after Jesus is resurrected and they've just realized the tomb's empty. But go your way, tell his disciples and Peter. He's not one of the disciples. Tell his disciples and Peter that he goeth before you into Galilee. There shall you see him as he said unto you. Peter's denial of Jesus 3 times, he had lost his discipleship. This was Jesus trying to bring him back into the fold. He was testing, he was doing what he could to bring Peter back in. That's all we have for you in today's video. Thank you and God bless.